Hey, so you want to create custom WooCommerce checkout pages that look beautiful using Elementor? You got it. Well, now if you use Elementor, I'm sure you'll agree with me that it gives you a great amount of control over the design of your pages, and its inline visual editing experience is unmatched. And you can make the most of it to create global checkouts, Shopify style checkouts, one-page checkouts, and even multi-step checkout pages in a few minutes. Hi, I'm Tavleen from Build WooFunnels, and in this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you the power of using Elementor with Arrow Checkout to build custom WooCommerce checkout pages and order forms that convert. Well, now Arrow Checkout gives you a set of pre-made checkout templates that you can import with a single click and edit them out in Elementor. Also, a part of the pack are two highly customizable drag and drop Elementor widgets for building your checkout pages from scratch. Now, this makes the process of designing your checkout pages from scratch a complete breeze. Well, so you can append a mini cart on your checkout page that allows users to adjust quantity, delete an item from the checkout page itself so they do not have to head back to the cart page. Yes, convenience is the name of the game. Also, optimize your checkout page for mobile, make the call to action button on the checkout page sticky, make the order summary collapsible, and so much more. Now, I seriously do not want to get ahead of myself, so I'm going to quickly ask you to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that when I create meaty content like this one, it finds its way to you. Now, I've got so much packed into this piece of content that without further ado, let's dive right in. Alright, so now I'm really excited. We're in the back end now. So this is the design tab of Arrow Checkout, and we're inside. We're exploring what's in the Elementor tab. So the first thing that you will notice is that you have a bunch of pre-made templates. Now, to build an optimized WooCommerce checkout page that converts, you really need a good checkout page design. You can simply import one of these that you like, and there you go. Now, each of these templates are built for different purposes, but of course there's so much customization and flexibility available inside of Elementor that you really can use any template for any purpose that you want to solve. For example, if you want to create a global checkout, well, just pick one of the templates. Minimalist is a great fit, and you can replace your default WooCommerce checkout page with the minimalist checkout template. Again, and if you are, let's say you want to create a product specific checkout page, well, go ahead and use the presenter template. So this has a video at the top, so you can show the product in demonstration followed by the checkout form. The razor template is really, it's slick and it's also very sharp. So you can have a product image at the top followed by the checkout form. So now, so there are actually, each of these templates are divided into 1-step, 2-step and 3-step formats, making it a total of 18 different combinations. So, well, that's a great amount of design at your disposal. Now, let me just, show you one of the templates, just a preview of it. So, let's go ahead with, should we do the presenter? Okay, let's do the presenter. So I'm just going to preview it. So there you go. So this template opens up, and this is the desktop view of the presenter template in the 2-step format. Isn't it looking really neat? Yes, so you can have a 2 to 3 minute short video here, some crisp bullet points about the product that you're selling. You can also see the mobile view. So that's the mobile view of the template. That is a collapsible order summary, so that it saves space. You can have this coupon box collapsible as well based on your requirement. And there you go, that's the product selector. They can select the products that you have here. Now, these are just dummy products which have been added to generate a preview. That's the quantity switcher. They can increase or decrease the quantity of the items they're purchasing from the checkout page itself, and they do not have to go back to the WooCommerce cart page. And once done, just go on to the next step. So that's where the user can make the payment and go ahead with it. So all right, awesome. Now let's import a template. So we'll import the minimalist template. I'm sure you'd want to use it to replace your default WooCommerce checkout page. So this is the two-step format. Let's hit import. Yes, so this has got imported. Now let's edit it. Yep, so there you go. So that's a checkout page, a WooCommerce checkout page built using one of our Elementor checkout templates. And as you can notice, it is meant for selling one of these options, right? So you can either buy 2 bottles and save this much, get one free, or you can buy 1 bottle and save 10%. So this is pre-selected on a default. Now there's so many things that you can do, but firstly, I'll have to introduce you to the widgets, the checkout widgets that we've built for Elementor. So this is the checkout form widget, and this one right here is the cart widget. So probably by now you know the secret as well. So we've been able to build all those templates using these widgets. So they basically are the foundational stones for these templates that you saw over there. So let's just look at a few things right here. So as you can see that there's a perfect mapping done. So here you see the steps. So there you go, you have the option to edit the steps. Then you can see your information, which is this section right here. After that you have your address and followed by payment gateways. So the sections which show up here in this sections tab are actually those which you can edit from this right here. So the process is really intuitive. Now if you want to, let's say edit the steps, you're going to go here and you can choose from breadcrumbs and tabs. We've chosen tabs here, and of course you can add your heading and subheading. So we say choose product, select your offer, make payment, add payment method. So you can enable or disable steps from the toggle button right here. Additionally, when you go into the styles section, well, you have all these options available. You can change the background color, the text color, which right now is black. You can change it to whatever you like, and of course you can also change the count background color, which is right now orange. You can change it to red maybe, right? The border color and all that. And also similarly you can do same things for the inactive step, which right now is step number 2. So you can add border, margin, padding individually to everything, right? Right here you have the your information section. So this section here, so let's just close this one and go into your information. From here what you can do is you can adjust the width of your form fields. Now this is a very, very intuitive feature, and also makes for a great visual design experience, because this is something that you can do without writing any custom CSS. So just change the width of your form fields, adjust it from here, and in case if you've gotten rid of some of the fields, then you can adjust the width of the others. Similarly, in your address you've got all the options to adjust the form field width. Now in the payment gateways section, so here you have the option to edit the CTA button text. So this says proceed to next step, so you can just sort of change the CTA, the call to action button text. Then on second step you've got place order now, right? So that's that, and this is the line, the text below the order button. You can also say return to step 1. So the back button would be available. Yep, so that's return to step 1. So again, the editing is very intuitive. If you want to change the border or the color of any of these, then you can go into the style tab and scroll down and go into buttons. So here you can make it sticky on mobile. You can change the button width from here. Again, this is the visual design experience that I was talking about. You can change the color from here to whatever you like. maybe red, and on hover you can change it to a different color. So yep, that ways. Okay, so one more interesting thing that I want to show you here is the collapsible order summary. Now let's just enable it on mobile. So when you enable it on mobile, as you can notice, when only once the user taps on this icon right here can they see the breakdown and the total cost and all that, and in case they do not tap, it remains in the collapsed position, which is why it saves a lot of space. So it helps you conserve space on the checkout form, and yep, that's that. It's collapsible, right? You can also in addition make the coupon field collapsible. So firstly, decide whether you want to enable the coupon field here, or you can disable it from here, and you can also make it collapsible. In case it's not collapsible, well, this is how the coupon field will show up. Now another very interesting thing, so just before that, make sure that you know, on desktop collapsible order summary is turned off, so you don't have it here. Now very interesting thing that you can see here is that you have you know, these sections. So these sections actually make the form look really approachable, less overwhelming and easy on the eye. So remember I showed you sections in the fields tab as well. Let me just quickly take you back there. Well, so those are the sections in the field tab. So that's step one, and these are the sections, and that's exactly how they've got mapped in the design section as well, making it really intuitive. And there's also a separation between every section. Let's go back there. Yes, so there you go, your products, your information, your shipping address. So these are all sections, and there's also a space between these. So as you can see that we've got some padding here, we've got margin at the bottom, we've got some border radius here. There's also a little color, the gray color, the box shadow, which shows up. So here's how we've set this up. So when you click edit, go into the style tab. Here you will find section. In section, well, this is the background color, so you can change the background color to you know, any color that you like. We've just set it to white because that looks really clean and subtle. Apart from that, you know, you can set the border, make it dashed, dotted, or whatever. So we've just set it to solid, and then you've got the width of the border here. So top, right, left, you know, there's just one. The width is 1, whereas the bottom we've given it 3 just to give it some an effect there. Then here's the color of the border, right? We've set it to a subtle gray. You can change it again. That's the border radius which I was talking about right here. So that's set to a 5 throughout. Let me just change it to 10 and show you. Yes, so that's how it becomes more rounded. Let's go back to 5, and there you go. So that's the box shadow, right? Again, there's a little color here to the box shadow. You can change that as well. So that's the shadow effect. So let's change it back to what it was. All right, finally we have the cart section here. Now you know, the simple idea behind the cart section is that people do not have to go back to the cart page in order to you know, change the quantity or sort of delete an item from the cart. They can do it all from the checkout page itself. It obviously you know, makes the whole process a lot more convenient. So now to edit the cart section, we're going to hit on the pencil icon. You can change the title here. Then in the product section, you've got image, enable or disable it, the quantity switcher. So in this case, since we're creating a dedicated checkout page for specific offers, we do not need the quantity switcher. But in case you're using this template as your global checkout, go ahead and give the quantity adjuster option here so that they can increment the quantity from the checkout page itself. In addition, you can give them the option to allow deletion. So when you enable this option, they can remove a specific item from their cart, and they can also recover an accidentally deleted item. Then you've got the coupon section here. Now, of course, you know, if you want to give the coupon section here, please go ahead and enable it. You can make it collapsible further. Now, you can also, you know, keep it like that throughout. So that is obviously your choice. So these were the two widgets then, the checkout form widget and the mini cart widget. Let's go back into Arrow now. Alright, so moving on, this was the design tab that we just discussed. Now the products tab, well, here you can add products from your WooCommerce store and just, you know, type the starting few characters of the product and you will see a list of options. Yep, that's that. You can also set discount and quantity for the product at the checkout page level, delete any added item that you want, and also use drag and drop to change the order of the added products. Apart from that, you can let users buy one of the items on the checkout page or more than one, or force sell all. Moving on, let's go to the Fields tab. Now in the Fields tab, so since we had imported a two-step template, that's why you can see 2 steps already pre-created. Now this is a very, very versatile form builder in WooCommerce, built by Arrow. You can rearrange sections, add new sections right here, just enter the name and heading, drag and drop fields into any of the sections that you like, and even add new fields. So you've got a lot of different input types to choose from, such as radio, checkbox, HTML, and more. So let's just quickly add one section so that I can show it to you. So let's just say your products. There you go. And we're going to drag and drop the products field here. Now let's take it to the top. So this is the products field. So these are the awesome supplements, 3 quantity and 1 quantity, and you can write custom title and all over here. You can write some description if you like. Apart from that, you can also add a best value tag to any of the options that appear. There's also the optimizations tab that you can use to optimize your WooCommerce checkout page for greater conversions. Well, it includes options like Google address autocomplete, auto apply coupons, smart buttons for express checkout, which is a great option, especially when you're selling to the millennials. So you can, enable smart buttons for express checkout via PayPal Express, Apple Pay, Amazon Pay, Google Pay, and more. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. There's also a video which I've created on WooCommerce checkout page optimizations, 21 hacks. I will also link it out in the description, so go ahead and watch that as well. Alright, so that was it. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Do leave a comment and let me know what was your favorite part of the video, and if you enjoyed learning about customizing your WooCommerce checkout page using Elementor. Now do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will update you with more content like this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. I'm Tavni and I'm signing out.